So in the latest weekly live stream, we've just got announced the next location for the Salem Planum in Chapter 2. And guess what? We're going to the beach. So for me to fully explain everything that's been going on with Chapter 2 Salem Planum, I'm going to need to go back a week to last week's weekly live stream, in which we were revealed by Charlie, who's the Achroma community coordinator, that we were going to be getting an Easter egg hunt to find the first teaser image for Chapter 2 Salem Planum. So if you went onto the article and went to the first egg, Countess Isadora Curdle, there's a bit of lore on there. There's notifications telling you, like, if you found this randomly and don't understand why you found an Easter egg, check out this article here, basically linking you back, and also the next clue. Now this clue, Megas Elite snooping around, arresting all they fear, the next egg you can find, where words are defined, be quick or you'll be restrained or confined. Now if you went to the keywords, like library type thing, in the how to play section, clicked on the word restrain, you would be taken to the next clue, okay? We just click that over. Hex Clunker. Next clue. As Achroma approached, a traveller returned. Stories told this traveller would leave von Ruthro concerned, which is basically telling you about one of the short stories with Delilah Crockett in there. She's returning back to Curdle Hill with secrets that could tear the von Ruthro family apart. AKA, she's got a daughter and I don't think Arabella knows it. Moving on to clicking on Delilah Crockett's name, you'd get to the von Ruthro house, telling you a clue is coming, or so the news said. With this announcement, only fools are misled. If you went to the Salem the latest announcement before this one, which was the Salem Spring announcement type thing, you would scroll down and find the word April Fools, saying it's not an April Fool's joke, it is an actual new season. If you clicked on that, you'd head over to the next one in Curdle Mine. Curdle Mine telling you, one card collection, many ways to play. For a hero to win, one must learn to portray. Which, if you don't know, there are two ways of playing Achroma. I only play one mode, that being Canvas. But if you went to Achroma Heroes under the formats list and clicked on the word hero, you'd find yourself in the next clue. The final clue, rather. How Chapter 1 ends is up to you. Your actions have consequences and will forge Chapter 2. You are close to the end, just one more to go. The global decision will release what we can show. Which, if you clicked on the word release, when you scroll down, you'd be greeted with this map. Now this map, we're guessing we guessed was the location for Chapter 2, Salem Planum. We noticed it was on the coast, so we thought there could be a navy theme or a pirate theme to it. That could have been interesting, maybe with some mythical creatures like mermaids in there. I know one person brought up it looks a bit like Florida on a sort of botched US map, so it could be Salem Witch Trials in Florida around that time. It could be similar to that. And then flash forward to this stream, we get told what the next release is. We are told it is called The Conjuring at Curdle's Cove. Now, there's a lot to unpack from this poster. However, one thing I want to draw your attention to is at the bottom, there's a release date, the 26th of May, 2023. Right, that's obviously when we're going to get the pre-orders or orders are going to go live. I don't know which. However, that is also the date for MCM London May Comic Con, which Achroma is attending. So you don't know. Maybe you'll get like a sneak peek there. Maybe they'll give you one of the promo cards if they still do that. I don't know whether they said they were moving away from that or not. It could be interesting if you turned up to that event. But let's just look at the poster for now. So we've got a ship, and that ship is being attacked by a kraken. So there is a high chance there's going to be mythical creatures within this set. But the ship itself is propelled with what looks like a thruster. And obviously you've got the bit of purple coming out the back, but that's probably just a spell. So it's not your average pirates. These are advanced pirates. These are Salem Planum's pirates, with all their witchcraft and magic. However, it's Curdle Cove. Keyword Curdle. So we are probably slap bang right next to Curdle Hill. So I would say, I think I said it in the Curdle Hill event video, that I wanted to see a bit of crossover with maybe characters fleeing from Curdle Hill. And this is perfect chance for them to do that. Fleeing to Curdle Cove, this port, probably getting on a boat and trying to get out somewhere, which leaves good room for the bad dudes, so probably not the Oculists, but the bad dudes to try and stop them from leaving. They want to spread their Achroma so they could be summoning, conjuring these mythical beasts and creatures to keep them within Curdle Cove. Just a bit of food for thought there. And also, it is a Curdle Cove, it's not the Curdle Sea. So we will see probably some more land, which again, not to toot my own horn, I would like to see basically corrupted versions of possible some of like the woods in between. So maybe there's like in Curdle Glade, as I mentioned before, Curdle Glade could be on the way to Curdle Cove, and that's now been corrupted if Achroma wins in this season, well, the first 4 weeks of the season, which brings me on to my next point. The season is still being, the fate is still being chosen. The Achrometer is still up, and it's up until like the 28th. So, which is also when the Realm Runners gets released, so that got something to look forward to then as well. But that will change some slots, card slots within this release. So we will see a slightly different like type of release, because it won't be as sort of clear cut as past seasons will be. There will be more of one card or less of another. So it could be interesting. But the release date, the 26th of May, that's quite close to the release date for the Rise of the Realm Runners. So we'll get Rise of the Realm Runners is being shipped on the 28th, and then pre-orders or release of this on the 26th. This season is going to be really interesting for Achroma. There's going to be so many decks being built, because this the Conjuring at Curdle Cove will be fully compatible with the cards from Curdle Hill. You'll be able to play both of them in the same deck. So you'll get interesting cards. And on top of that, you can then add Realm Runners and Realm Relics. Realm Relics, that's a tongue twister. You'll see so many more decks being presented and played in Achroma. It's really going to shake up the meta, both of these sets. Curdle Hill, I can already see it will have more than a prominence in competitive play than it currently does, solely because of the extra choice of cards. You'll see the strongest cards in both sets played in one deck, which could be interesting for balancing. Who knows, maybe new rules get introduced. But that's all I know, and that's all I can say.